Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about a new mini holiday event that just started today and that will last for the next 3 days. And this mini holiday event is the Call of the Scarab. So this event, as you can see again, started today and it lasts until Thursday evening. So it's very short and also it only happens once per year. So if you want to do a few of the different activities that are available during this event, I would recommend you to do it as soon as possible. There are two important things to note that are relevant about this mini event. The first one is the fact that during this mini event, you will be able to get two versions of these Qiraji war tank mounts, and these are the updated models, and you will be able to use them even outside of Qiraj anywhere, and these mounts are really nice. Now, the only catch with these different mounts is the fact that these are time limited mounts and they have a maximum duration of 7 days. So it means that you won't be able to actually learn them and add them to your collections. But here, 7 days is actually quite a lot because it is 7 days of in-game time. So it means that, let's say for instance, you are playing 2 hours per day, it will take you 82 days for this mount to be gone. Because again, it will only count the number of hours that you are logged in into the game. So if you're not just AFKing all the time and leaving your character to rot, normally you will be able to keep this mount for quite some time. And also, this is something that, as you will see, is extremely easy to get. Probably you can get it in less than 2 or 3 minutes on each of your characters. So if you have tons of different alts, you can get these different mounts, and then like that you will have them all year long and you will be able to use them on all your different characters. Now, the way you get it is, again, very simple. First of all, you want to go in Silitus. Here, I would recommend you to use the different portals that are available in the capitals of Battle for Azeroth. Normally, you will be able to directly be teleported in Silitus. Or you can also use the different portals that are located in Orgrimmar and Stormwind for Uldum, and then you can fly directly to Silitus. And here you want to make sure to be in the old version of the zone, not the new one with the Sword of Sargeras. So if there is the Sword of Sargeras, just go in the north of the map, and here you want to talk to Zidormi and ask her to be brought back into the past. Once you are there, you want to go in the Twilight Outpost or any of the different Twilight camps, and here you want to kill all the different mobs that are around the camp, so all the different Twilight mobs. Normally, at some point, you will be able to get these different items, and you just need one shoulder, one chest, and one helmet. And normally, with these different Twilight Cultist items, you will then be able to go and click on these little stones. So as you can see, again, they're a little bit all around the camp, and they're called these Lesser Wind Stones. And here you want to click on the dialogue option. A mini boss will be spawned, and all you have to do is to kill this mob. And when this is done, this mob will drop one abyssal crest, and then you can trade this abyssal crest for one of these different mounts. So this is something that is extremely easy to do. And then you just want to go back where there are the different vendors in front of the Qiraj gates and where there is the gong. And here you want to buy it from the different vendors. So you have the red version again for all players. And then you also have the blue version for Alliance players. What's interesting is the fact that you can also put these different crests inside of your warband bank. So if, for instance, you want to farm maybe 5, 6 on your main character and then put them in your warband bank, you can then simply transfer these through all your different characters using your warband bank. You just need to have your characters go to the gates of Qiraj, open the warband bank, get one of these different crests, and then like that you will be able to buy the mount. So again, this is extremely easy for you to get these mounts on all your different characters. So you're probably wondering, what is the point in getting this mount if you cannot add it to your collection and if it has a limited duration? But again, I think this is still a very cool and very unique mount, and probably the only way for players who don't have the black Qiraji battle tank mount to get one of these updated models and to actually be able to use it anywhere in the world. So in my opinion, it's still definitely worth the 4 or 5 minutes that you will have to invest in order to get it. And again, if you are playing on characters that you're not playing all the time, you will be able to get it for most of the year. This one, for instance, it's on one of my alts, and I actually have it from last year, and as you can see, I still have 7 days left. because I'm not paying this out a lot. So again, I think this is definitely worth your time. Now, another very important thing to note is the fact that this event is really great for leveling up alts while being completely AFK. Basically, here you will have next to the vendor these little alliance or horde meat collector, and they will offer you these repeatable quests that will simply require you to get 20 different type of meats. So you have the sandworm meat, you have the crunchy spider legs, you also have the chilled meat from Northrend, you then have the crocodile's tail from Cataclysm, you then have the raw tiger steak from Mist of Pandaria, you then have the raw cleft hoof meat from Draenor, and then the lean shanks from Legion. And each time you complete one of these quests, you will receive some experience, and this is something again you can do again and again and again. And when you combine that with the add-on auto turn-in, you can basically just keep getting these quests validated without having to do anything, and you will be able to level up super fast up to level 80. And again, here, this is something that is completely possible to do AFK because you don't really need to do anything. You just need to leave your character and have some meat in your inventory. And right now, honestly, these different meats are not even that expensive, so you can probably easily get to level 80 just by buying a lot of these different meats. What I would recommend you to do is to put here a little star for these different meats, so at least like that, when you go back in your main menu, you will be able to see which ones are the cheapest at the moment and which ones you should buy, because again, all these different meats will reward you with the same level of experience, so you can choose any of them. And remember, this is the only time of the year you can do that, and this is extremely effective. And even though indeed you can also buy boosts in order to get to level 80 with other players or things like that, this is something again here that you can do on your own and completely AFK. So if you have enough gold and you want to level up some alts without having to do all the different Time of King dungeons or all these other activities to level up yourself, this is a really good way to do it. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Again, just as a quick reminder, this event will end on Thursday evening, so try to do all these things before that. And if you missed it, sadly, you will have to wait until next year for this event to be back. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!